Hey there, fruit fans and thrill seekers. Have you ever walked under a fruit tree and felt a shiver of or through an apartment when suddenly a fruit suddenly struck you in the head? Let's call it anticipation. That almost primal instinct to duck and dodge, even if there's no fruit falling? Well, today, we're diving headfirst into that feeling. We're talking about the physics of fruit falling from the sky, the potential ouch factor, and why some fruits are best admired from a safe distance. Buckle up because things are about to get juicy. Let's kick things off with the heavyweight champion of the fruit world, the mighty watermelon. This juicy behemoth with an average weight that could rival a small bowling ball is no joke when it comes to gravity. Imagine this, you're strolling along, lost in thought, when suddenly, thunk, a watermelon collides with your noggin. The result? Let's just say it wouldn't be pretty. We're talking potential concussion, maybe even a fractured skull if it falls from a good height. Remember those cartoons with the exploding watermelons? Yeah, the reality is a lot less funny. So next time you're tempted to pluck a watermelon straight from the tree, maybe opt for a ladder instead. Your head will thank you for it. Next up we've got the pineapple, a fruit that's all sunshine and smiles on the outside, but with a bit of a prickly personality underneath. Now, a pineapple falling on your head might not have the same bone-crushing weight as a watermelon, but don't let that fool you. Those tough, spiky scales are nothing to sneeze at. We're talking potential puncture wounds, scratches, and a whole lot of ouch. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Just the thought of those spikes digging into your scalp is enough to make anyone cringe. So, while a pineapple might look tempting perched high on its leafy throne, remember that it's best admired from a safe and respectful distance. Hold your noses, folks, because we're about to get smelly. The durian, infamous for its pungent aroma and formidable spiky exterior, is a fruit that demands attention. This Southeast Asian delicacy is no lightweight either, often weighing in at 2 to 7 pounds. Now imagine that spiky, pungent cannonball hurtling towards you from a great height. It's not a pretty picture, is it? The impact alone could knock you flat on your back, and that's before we even factor in the spikes. And the smell? Well, let's just say you'll be smelling that durian encounter for a good while. So, while some might consider it the king of fruits, when it comes to falling from trees, the durian is best left undisturbed. Don't let the rambutan's fuzzy exterior fool you. This seemingly harmless fruit packs a surprising punch. While relatively small, the rambutan's secret weapon lies in its deceptive weight. You see, beneath that hairy exterior lies a dense, fleshy fruit that can deliver a nasty wallop should it plummet from a treetop. Imagine being pelted by a handful of these hairy projectiles. Not exactly a pleasant experience. While a direct hit to the head might not send you to the emergency room, it's certainly nothing to laugh about. And let's not forget the potential for a face full of rambutan hair, not the most glamorous look. Ah, the mango, a tropical delight that evokes sunshine and sweet, juicy goodness. But even this beloved fruit can turn from a treat to a threat when gravity takes hold. While not as massive as a watermelon or as prickly as a pineapple, a ripe mango falling from a considerable height can still deliver a forceful blow. Picture this, you're relaxing under a mango tree, dreaming of sweet mango-flavored bliss when suddenly, wham, a rogue mango decides to make an unscheduled landing right on your head. The result? A potential headache, a bruised ego, and maybe even a sticky mess to clean up. So while we all love a good mango, it's best to enjoy them without the added risk of a head injury. Oranges, those cheerful little balls of sunshine might seem harmless enough, but even these citrusy delights can pack a punch when they come raining down from above. While a single orange falling on your head might not cause too much damage, maybe a light bonk and a slight sting, it's the element of surprise that makes them a potential threat. Imagine strolling through a grove of orange trees, the air thick with the sweet scent of citrus, when suddenly, you're caught in a citrusy hailstorm. Oranges are bouncing off your head, shoulders, and back. It would be like a scene out of a slapstick comedy, only slightly less amusing if you're on the receiving end. An apple a day might keep the doctor away, but a falling apple? Well, that might just send you straight to the doctor's office. While apples might seem harmless enough, those seemingly innocent fruits can turn into tiny projectiles when they break free from their branches. And don't let their size fool you, a well-aimed apple falling from a sufficient height can still deliver a nasty blow. Remember Newton's apple? The one that supposedly sparked his theory of gravity? Well, legend has it that Apple didn't just gently tap him on the head. Some say it bonked him pretty good. Bananas, those comical crescent-shaped fruits, might seem like the least likely candidates for a dangerous downpour. But even these soft, seemingly harmless fruits can pose a threat when they decide to take a tumble. While a single banana falling on your head might not cause any lasting damage, it's the potential for a slippery situation that earns them a spot on our list. Imagine this. You're walking under a banana tree, minding your own business, when suddenly you step on a rogue banana peel. Your feet fly out from under you and you land with an undignified thud. Not exactly the graceful stroll you had in mind. Avocados, those creamy, delicious fruits beloved by millennials and toast enthusiasts everywhere, might not seem like a threat to your well-being, but trust me, these green Goliaths can pack a surprising punch when gravity comes into play. Beneath that rough, leathery skin lies a dense, fleshy fruit that can deliver a forceful blow should it come crashing down from above. Imagine this. You're strolling through an avocado orchard, admiring the lush greenery, when suddenly, thunk! A ripe avocado chooses your head as its landing pad. The result, a potential headache, a bruised ego, and maybe even a yearning for guacamole. Pears, those sweet and juicy fruits often associated with elegance and sophistication, might seem like the least likely candidates for a dangerous downpour. But don't be fooled by their delicate appearance. Pears can pack a surprising punch when gravity takes hold. While a single pear falling on your head might not cause too much damage, it's the potential for a cumulative effect that earns them a spot on our list. Imagine this. You're walking under a pear tree, enjoying the sweet scent of ripe fruit, when suddenly, you're caught in a pear-laden hailstorm. Pears are bouncing off your head, shoulders, and back. It might start as a gentle pitter-patter, but before you know it, you're caught in a downpour of pear-shaped projectiles. So, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the potential dangers lurking in the branches above. From watermelon head splitters to slippery banana peels, we've covered it all. Remember, while fruits are delicious and nutritious, it's always best to enjoy them with a side of caution, especially when gravity is involved. So next time you're strolling under a fruit tree, keep your eyes peeled, your head protected, and remember, sometimes the sweetest treats come with the most unexpected surprises.